and welcome to my channel. It's Jessica ASMR, and today we're going to be doing a reading of Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, Part 1. We are still reading because we're slow readers, okay? Actually, no, I've been reading a bunch of books, so yeah, just thought I'd finish this up and follow along and read with me as we get into it. We're on page 131. We should pick up with time, actually, as well. I'll be answering any questions after the video if you have any questions. I actually trying to remember like where we were the last time. We're on chapter 5. And we're just gonna have to just read with me, okay? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Izzy. How's it going? Welcome. We're just doing a read of the Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, Part 1. So, just reading about Fatty Bolger. And it's actually been such a while since we stopped reading, so I have to get myself familiar again with everything. You're still escaping the Black Rider. What's the fellow's name? Okay, another song. There's always a song. Okay, so they're arguing about taking a bath. So they're basically going to sing like songs in the tub. Singing bath songs. I don't think I can repeat anything that I'm reading here. Okay, so he's basically excited about taking a bath and he's singing about it. So yeah, they're basically just having a really good time, taking a bath, and they're happy chaps. Okay, and Frodo and the hobbits really love mushrooms. They're always so excited to hear about mushrooms. Always eating mushrooms. Hi, welcome here. Just reading. If you have the rings, have yours and read with me. So basically, they've had a bath, and they at whose house are they at? They at. I'm gonna have to read that again. Fatty Bulger. I think they're at the Brandybucks. Brandybuck Hill, Brandy Hall, Buckleberry, Buckland. Hmm. Okay, I'll tell you later. But basically, they've just had a bath now and they're eating some mushrooms. So they're basically making a bit of a mess after eating. So they're basically explaining to Mary how they were chased for 2 days by black riders. Just one in particular, actually, is one black rider is riding black horses. Right, so they're just explaining the story of the black riders. Mary's really having a hard time believing any of this. Okay, so now they're basically explaining their adventures and how they were getting away from the black riders. Cass was explaining the story to Mary. Everyone's figured out that they're actually in trouble with the black riders. So they're calling him out, saying, "Why didn't you say goodbye to us all?" Little do they know they actually have quite an adventure of sorts. So basically, the whole of the Shire is discussing Frodo leaving, and everyone knows that he's left. He had no idea that they all knew. So they are basically explaining how they worried that he was going to leave, just like Bilbo did. Like, well, I'm kind of glad he didn't. Actually, he did leave. Excuse me. And Frodo's basically explaining that he needs to go. So switched. Okay, he's explaining that he really needs to go. And I'm going to do a summary of this because it's just all over the place. Mm. So, he's basically explaining how dangerous this trip that he's taking is, and basically talking about the ring. Chicken, chill. Talking about the ring. Can you guys hear me? I should just put it a bit higher up. Okay, so he's basically talking about the ring and base kept secret. sack full bag and scissors. Who's SB? SB's weird. There's someone spying on the old fella. And so Mary's basically talking about how she knows about Wilbur and his book. Excuse me, and his ring. Chief investigator. So Sam is the collector of information. It's collected a lot. I'm not sure how far we're going to read. Um, so Mary's basically telling Frodo that she knows about the ring. Just imagine. And they're all terrified of Frodo and take the elf's advice. I love Sam in this book. So basically, they're at Mary's house, and Mary is telling Frodo that she knows about the ring, she knows about the trouble he's in. Um, they've all had a little bath, and they were excited, and they had mushrooms. They love mushrooms, and now they're getting into some very serious talk. Captain Frodo. Okay, and they're singing it again. They're always singing. Okay. Okay, so they're singing a song about their journey and how hectic it is, but they're still going on. Just reminds me of the frog song, honestly. Um, Meet the sky. Right before the break of day. Let's see. See if we can finish the chat. I don't think so. We'll be done soon. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, so we just finished saying hi. They just finished singing a song about their journey, and now they're guess they basically have decided that they need to keep moving because they don't want those black riders catching them. Do not wait, they say, Gilder said. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you like a proper summary reading when I finish up, but for now, we are just going to be reading literally like this, okay? So, you can read with me if you have the book, otherwise. So you get the unwriters. Okay, so they're just basically preparing for the journey. They need to leave Buckleberry. They've got 5 ponies. What? Okay, so they're just packing some food and a little bit of clothing. Okay, so I think we're going to stop here. And then I'm going to give you guys a really lovely summary of it all. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. We've read quite a bit. Yeah, we read quite a bit. I want to read a whole chapter, but time is of the essence. We should read a chapter. See you soon. Yes.